Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Edit Asian 2020, or on YouTube, Gas Slick. Today we're gonna do another tutorial called Hug Hug Shift. Um, it's just a simple coloring effect, but I think this is probably the most basic, most simplest rainbow effect that you could do. Um, I guess the only problem with it is that like you can't select what part of that gets rainbowed. So for example, for this clip here, like let's say about this character's clothes, like if you want to change the black into rainbow, you can't do that. The whole layer gets rainbowed. Same with this clip right here too. But I think I could show you guys some tricks, some tip and tricks that I might use that I used in the past, and I hope it will words gap oh my god, I am messing up so bad. I'm so sorry. My words, so I could show you guys what I learned, so you guys could use it on your edits. There we go. Okay. Let's just get right into it. So we come to effects right here. If we come to add effects, we come to color light. It'll be right here next to invert and hot color. And the thing what's good about this is that you don't need premium. Premium, I believe that you just do not need. The only reason I have premium is so that I could use, some of these others too. But when you don't have premium, there is a watermark called Art Motion. You could place it anywhere, like the top, bottom. But honestly, that doesn't matter. Just ignore it at that point. You could just keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we'll go kick clear. So it rotates the color hues in the layer. So the only problem is that this only changes the whole layer just like this. But I believe that you could do some really cool tricks with this, including with some other ones that I believe that you could use. So, alright. So, this is not really a tutorial. I guess you could say this is like a tip and tricks. Maybe I might put that in my title or something like that. So, yeah. So like a tip and tricks or tutorial, I guess you could say, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so what you could do is that you can add keyframes actually. So like, let's say if I place one right here, and if you come to the second keyframe, you could change of this keyframe like this, and then if you play it, you get the little rainbow effect. As you can see, it changes color while you do it. So yeah, and also there's another hue shift. So we come to effects, and we go to other. And then it should be the second one. Yeah, it should be the second one right here. So this is basically kind of the same thing. The only issue is that, so like for R, I think you could change the colors like this. Green, I think, so I think it's green, red, green, blue, and then A. I'm not sure what A means, but you can just keep changing it. So, let's say like this, and then I could go with this. But the only issue with this is that if you do have this, the only issue I would say is that when you're doing a transition, so, and the best way for the example like this, if you're going up, down, left, or right, if you're using this effect, you will see the background of your page, right? But you're like, well, Gav Slick, you taught us how to use titles, and that's true, I did. If we come to titles, and we click mirror, whoa, wait. Did they change this? Yo, wait a minute. Really? Really? Wait, am I tripping? Oh, huh. That is so interesting. I just learned something new while I'm recording this. Um, okay. Well, okay, let's say if you had titles first. You can move it, if you just hold the three lines next to the eyeball, you can move it where you want it at. But let's say you have titles on top, right? You can, as you can see, I have mirror and titles. It doesn't show. But what I just learned with y'all is that if you have titles down here, you could have that. Wow, I just learned this. Are you actually seriously? Wow, huh. I never knew that. Hey, you learn something new every day, I guess. Um so yeah, I guess you could do that. Yay. So yeah, if you could also do this. But I want to focus mostly this. So yeah, anyways, wow, I am lost in this loss right now. Anyways, you could do this. Let's just add titles. So we add titles. If I just move this here and then move our right mouse like this. Alright, so you could do this. Or actually no, let's just get rid of this because we're not doing a transition. So let's get rid of this, and then this. Oops. Go back. I am messing up. Oh my god. There we go. So you can put key fragments just like this. Pretty much, and then you could change the rainbow effect like this, and it would change. You could also graph it depending on how fast you want the rainbow effect or how slow you want it. So let's just start off slow. So slow, if you go towards the right of the graph, you guys should already know this. I explained this like a million times. But if we go slow, you see how slow it takes to get to the second frame, second keyframe, where I had it at what was that, 204.5 and 20. It's very slow. But we had it flipped. As you can see, like halfway I'm like already there halfway. So yeah, there's that. But I also believe that you can also do another trick. If we come here, go to blur, we could put Gaussian blur. Now this applies smooth blur, or basically making the whole screen a little blurrier. But I think, or actually, nah, scratch that. I just can't believe I learned something new with y'all. That's so crazy to me. Wow, I just never knew. I just never knew that. Holy Jesus, dude, this might change my editing style. Anyways, so yeah, you could do that. Also you could be very specific. So if you don't want like the whole screen to be like this, you could just do this. So you could put a key fragment like right here. This will stay normal, but this will change the color just like this. So yeah, you could also do that. Well, I'm trying to think what else tips that I could show you guys. I guess you could, if you want like a light glow, I guess you could put light glow on here, make it a little bit brighter or something. I still gotta mess with it, honestly. This is just a little tip and tricks, a little like simple rainbow effect that you could do. But I recommend don't do it too much because my old edits, here we'll just Actually, Instagram is kind of weird right now, so I can't show you guys. I probably have it like on like in the screen somewhere. I probably like will add it later, when I'm after this recording. But yeah, you could do this. I guess I'll show you over here. There's another trick you could do, not with just hook shift, but with hot color. So if you grab hot color, like this, and if you come here, you come drawing edges, and you go to find edges, just like this. You could do this little cool effect, like this. I personally, if I was you guys, I think this should be only in short clips. What I mean by that, so like if we split like this clip up right here, and let's get rid of this. I think like there should be like a small bit of clips, because I feel like if you have too much of the effect, it just kind of looks funky, or just like it doesn't look good at that point. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just like it's crazy. I literally just find a tip and trick with y'all. Like that is so crazy to me. Like I was not expecting to do that, and I didn't know. I didn't know that. I am literally lost in words. You could just do this rainbow effect, depending how much you want to. It's just like hold on. If I remember correctly, there was another way I did this a long time ago. I don't have it no more. I mean, I do, but let's see. Let's just check. I used to do this one cool thing. You could also add RGB split, make it a little bit more like TV like, I guess you could say. But I recommend not too much, because at 10 that is just way too much right there. I recommend to stay at 5 and 0, or -5 to 0. That's personally me, or 3. You don't want too much of it. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all. So yeah, please, please subscribe and share the video if you learned something new, I guess, or a little tip and tricks. So yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna say, and keep grinding and don't ever give up. So yeah, peace.